Hi guys, who is joining me tonight? If you can see me, please type in the comment for me. If you're watching me on YouTube and you can see my screen or you can hear me, type in the comment for me. Hi guys, welcome back. Who is here? If you can hear me, please type in the comment. I need to know if you can hear me. Hi, Deborah. How's it going? How is it going? Guys, I'll just give it a minute. Share the live, okay? Share the live. Hi, Mary. How are you? Who is here? Hello, Daddy Pets. Greetings. Okay, you can hear me. Thank you so much. Mary, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you all hear me? Okay, you can. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Thank you for joining. Please keep sharing, keep sharing. Tap your screen and share the live. Okay. If you want to join us on YouTube from TikTok, feel free to go to YouTube and search. Search Delphine Travels, you'd find us there. Share to at least 3 people or 5 people, then we start, okay? Okay. I have an amazing opportunity for you if you want to study in Germany, okay? Like the thumbnail says, or the what's that called? The title. Yes. This vocational training is not just an ordinary one. You're going to get paid to study in Germany, okay? So I'm so glad that you're here tonight. So keep joining, guys, keep sharing. So I'm going to be sharing my screen to show you this opportunity and the requirements and how to do the application, because the application is open now. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop in the chat. I'll look at them after showing you my screen. Okay. Yeah, just keep dropping your question. I can't answer it while I'm doing this because obviously it gets me distracted from the main point. Okay, so if this is what you're interested in, if you want to learn more about this opportunity, this pathway that takes you to Germany and pays you monthly salary while you study in Germany. Yes, it pays you while you study. And after your study, you'll be hired straight away into their healthcare system. So if you're interested, keep sharing, keep reacting to the live stream, share to others. You don't know who need this, even if you're not interested. Okay, those of you that don't have money to sponsor yourself, I've advised you to keep searching for vocational schools in Europe, Germany, Finland, Europe. Check for vocational schools. You don't have to kill yourself looking for money to sponsor yourself. Most of them pay less. I mean, you have to pay less, little money to go there. And talking about the language, you can learn the language. It is free. If you're in our WhatsApp group, I believe you'd have learned how to go about learning your German language. You need to learn it. This is something you're doing for yourself, guys. You need to learn it. You need to pass it. You're doing it for yourself, not for me. If you can write IELTS just to move to the UK, oh, welcome, Bade Joko. Thank you for being here for your son. Okay. If you can learn IELTS, study it, write it, pay such amounts of money, 200 and something thousand naira just to write IELTS. Some of you have written 3 times. If you can do that, go and learn German. Pass it. So I think it's between 18 to 20 something. You can learn it for free through the German website, something like that. Or if you're above that age, find a way. You don't have any money. Yes. Yeah, it's good. If you don't have money to study, look for vocational schools in Europe. Go for vocational trainings. You pay just a little money, a little money. But the question I get a lot is, how do I go about it? I don't have German knowledge and all of that. You have to pass it. Okay, there's no two ways about it. So let's go there now. You probably would have heard about them before. Application is ongoing. Can you guys see my screen? Let me connect with another device. I need to see your comments. Yeah. Can you see my screen? Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah. Can you see my screen? Okay. Can you guys hear me now or see my screen? Okay. So this is it here. When you open this website, it's Vivantes. Vivantes. I will leave the link for you in the description. Okay. It's in German, by the way. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. So this is it. When you come here, it's going to come up as German, like it will come up in German. So you click the 3 dots here. If you're on your system, if you're on your computer, you go down to translate and translate to English. You can set your system as always translate to English. okay? Because I also get that question a lot. Oh, the screen is in German. You can always translate any language into English. Yeah, so this is it here. Your path to becoming a nurse. Your path to becoming a nursing assistant. Start your training as a nurse or nursing assistant with them. Do you have a passion for older people and are looking for real prospects? Then start your 3-year training as a qualified nurse or 1.5-year training as a nursing assistant at Vivantes. Okay, instead of 1 year of community service, blah blah blah. Let's go straight to the point. You might like this, a good salary. Start your 1.5-year or 3 years training program with a mere 1,415 euros per month and a free laptop. 30 days vacation, work-life balance, and so many other things. So let's look at the requirements. Okay. For vocational training entrance qualification, this one, you need vocational training entrance qualification, BBR, and 2-year completed vocational training or extended vocational qualification training. So when I leave this link in the description, you click on it and go and find out what these things mean, because it's equivalent to whatever you have in your own country. But I'm not going to go into all of that now. Or intermediate school leaving certificate or equivalent school leaving certificate. University of Applied Sciences entrance qualification, university entrance qualification, recognition by, then you need language level B2 with foreign school leaving certificate. Health suitability. So you need this language level B2. That is what they always need. The one we talked about the other day, during our live stream, it is still B2, level B2, right? You guys remember? Do you remember that one? The Vamia vocational school. It's always level B2, and you can always learn this. Go to the German website for Nigeria. Maybe if you can type in the comments how to go about that, okay? How to go about this learning German for those that want to learn it. Type it for me. I've forgotten how you said it. Yeah, you can always learn it. It's not an excuse. Someone that wants to do something for him or herself, you have to find a way to do it, okay? And it doesn't cost much. The start and duration of training. The training always begins on April 1st or October 1st and lasts 3 years. So this one we're talking about is for next year. All the school admission you see going on now is for next year intake, okay? So you have time to prepare yourself. And so you will learn everything about health and nursing, pediatric nursing and geriatric nursing. You can find further information here when you visit the website, okay? For training location, the practical training will take place in one of their 18 inpatient facilities. You will also learn about everyday work in hospitals and outpatient care. Hello, Chema. You will receive the theoretical knowledge at the vocational school. They cooperate with BBG Educational Institute. Then for the exam, you will complete the state examination to become a qualified nurse. Training allowance. The first year, you will earn 1,415 euros 69. This is 9 cents gross per month. In the second year of training, you earn 1,477 euros, and in the third year, you earned 1,578 euros per month. Okay, and for start into professional life, the best part. This is the best part. After you finish your training, your starting salary with them will now be 4,078 euros per month plus allowances. So if you're ready, the first one I read about was for the April 2026 start. And you're going to click here. Yes, you're going to click here to do the application. Then the second part, which is for the nurses, okay, to become a nurse. The second one is for nursing assistant, okay, which is starting in May. So for nurses, you start by April. For nursing assistant, it starts by May. And the requirements for it is the same thing: vocational training qualification or extended vocational qualification, or. So these are, it's either you have this or this or this or that. Okay, you need one of these four. That's why it says or. All right. Recognition by blah 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 level B2 with foreign school leaving certificate. Yes, so if I were back home, I probably would have joined. Yes, it's a vocational school. You don't really need you don't need what's it called? You don't need any prior experience or certificate in nursing for it. It's a vocational school. You're going to learn. You're actually going to, it's like learning how to sew. So my admin left a link for those that want to learn German for free. It's from the German website, I believe so. If you want to learn German for free, you need German level B2. Yeah, that's the problem. Everybody, you have to do it. You have to find a way to pass it. If you can pass IELTS, English will not be your first language. If you can pass reading, speaking, listening, and writing, go and study. There's still time. Application deadline, I think, is um maybe end of the year. So there's still time. Take out 1 month, go and learn German and write it and pass the exam. People are getting in now. Yeah, he can. If you have someone already in Germany, they can. Okay. For nursing assistant, it's only 1.5 years, okay? The training content you'll be learning in the generalist nursing assistant training at Vivantes. You will learn the basics of health and nursing, pediatric nursing, and geriatric nursing. The training location is also it will take place in there are 18 inpatient facilities for examination. You will complete the state examination to become a nursing assistant. And then for allowances, you're going to earn the same amount or less, 1,415 for the first month, for the first year. You're going to earn this every month for the first year. Then the second year, you earn 1,477. Oh, you have A1 in German language. Let me give it to you, sis. Let me give it to you. Where is that? Oh dear. Uh-oh. That is for you. Happy to Halima. That's for you. A1, guys. You are here complaining. No, German is a problem. Someone scored A1 in her German language. Well done. Well done. So, yeah. Then after you finish the training, you start your salary with them for 3,209 euros gross per month plus allowances. So now that you have seen it, okay. So whichever one you want to go for, if you want to go for nursing assistant, you can start here. apply online for May 2026. If you want to go for nursing, you click on this icon here, apply online for April 2026. So I think I should go for this nursing assistant. Remember, always translate the German language to English, always. Okay, so you're going to fill this form. This is the application form. This is the application form here. You're going to be able to fill in your personal data, your user settings, personal data 1, personal data 2, more information, documents, relationship with the relationship, data release, and everything you need to know. Okay, it has three pages: your data, qualifications, diploma. So this is the application page. YouTube people, are you seeing my screen? This is the application page. If you have another device, you can feel free to use it. I usually take questions after because it distracts me. I can't be going back and forth TikTok to scroll and look at questions when I'm on YouTube live stream. You can join me on YouTube and leave your question. And again, I'm talking about nursing assistant and nurse. Nurse and nursing assistant. I'm not talking about carers here now, okay? So it's better we focus on the particular topic because it will then distract me. Nurses and nurse and nursing assistant. I'm not talking about carers. Okay. So this is it here. You need to upload your CV. I hope you do have your CV. And for those of you that have been asking me about CV, if you have your CV already, take it to Google. Sorry, take it to ChatGPT. Okay. Tell ChatGPT to rewrite it for you using Europass CV format. And that ChatGPT, you tell ChatGPT whatever you want to tell ChatGPT about your CV, things that you want to remove and add, and also write it as ATS from ATS standard. Then ChatGPT will rewrite that CV, the UK CV you already had, to rewrite it back for you into Europass. Because if you're applying to study in Germany or any country in Europe, you need Europass CV, and please make it ATS standard. Okay, so please just go to ChatGPT and do that. But if you can't do it on ChatGPT, you want to do it manually, don't pay anybody. Just go to Canva, search for CV format, sorry, CV template. Then it should come down for you. You select the template you want. The template is not the problem. The problem is how you put whatever you want to put in it, the details, the information. Okay. So you can also go to Google, tell Google to show you Europass CV format. Then you start copying your details. Start copying your details and following that CV format the Europass CV format, then start filling it in. Canva will give you already made template. All you need to do is copy and paste your CV that you already have, and then arrange it in the order of ATS of Europass format. Because some countries won't come in chronological order, in reverse. Some of them come like that. So go and search for the format on Google, then go to Canva, copy your old one and paste into new ones. I've seen people do it now. I'll tell them, oh, this CV is not looking good. They'll say, Ma'am, I'm coming. They'll go and do it. Go to Canva, copy and paste. You just need to rearrange it. Just rearrange the whole thing. Is what you already have. Rearrange it to the format of the country you want to go to. So there's no point using one CV to apply for every job, every country. I'll release about New Zealand. You use one CV to apply. I'll talk about UK. You use the same CV. You don't even make any changes to your CV. You don't check the skills, you don't check the person description to make sure that you actually match the description of the person they are looking for. You don't check the description to make sure that you have the experience, you have the skills. You don't check it, you just submitting and submitting. How do you apply? You can go to YouTube and see my screen, okay? Because we've noticed that once we copy links and paste on TikTok, it's not clickable. So it makes it like it's just a waste of time. But again, the name is jobs dot for the application form. Just search for Vivantes, vivantes.de. Maybe it will come up. So this is the application page, okay? Take your time. It's almost weekend. I like sharing this type of information on weekends. Take your time and do this application. So you upload your CV, okay? Upload your CV. Put your email address. Okay, that's if you're using a correspondence. Okay, it's in English. If it's not in English, translate it to English. Okay, then choose your nationality. I'll choose Nigeria here for the sake of this video. Nigerian. Place of birth. Guys, tap your screen, share this live. Place of birth, Nigeria. Are you disabled? Yes or no? Then school certificate that you have. You select it here. Do you have a vocational training qualification? Is formally secondary school leaving certificate. Okay. Do you have it? You can select it there. If you have completed any vocational training, put it there. Whichever one. Then please note that only applications with a CV and cover letter can be considered. Okay. Ma'am, we're talking about nurses and nursing assistants today, okay? Of course, you can move to any country as a software developer. You just have to do your job search. So you need a CV and a cover letter. Okay, upload your CV here. Then put your street, your postcode, and your residential place, and then your telephone. Make sure your telephone has plus 234 plus anything plus, depending on your country. This is where to put attach your cover letter. Yeah. Attach your CV again. Then certificates that you have, attach them here. If you already have a degree, still put them here. Keep adding them. This is where you're going to add all your certificates here. This page is where you're going to add all the certificates that you have. Then how did you find about them? Now you Sabio can put it there. Have you previously worked for them? No. If you have, yes. Then data release. I agree that my data will be stored even after blah blah blah. Yeah. And then please confirm. Then you proceed. I cannot do the application here. Oh, I can't do the application here on screen because it's a lot. So you need to take your time over the weekend. I'm not saying you should go and do it now, okay? Because there's still time, but it's still good for you to start early. Okay, it's good. So once you finish, you would have created an account. I believe you can stop and continue at some point and always log in to check. If you want to see my screen, you can go to YouTube, search for Dolphin Travels. Then you see my screen. The link will be in the description of this video. I can't leave it. I can't leave it on the description of TikTok because you won't be able to click it. And the name is Vivantes, but the other one is too long for me to pronounce in German. Okay. So please go to the YouTube and see us there. Hello, Naomi. Where have you been? Do you have any questions so far? Learn German for free if you're in Nigeria or any country like that. We have the link already pasted on YouTube. It's called the name is learngerman.dw.com. Okay? Yeah. So please make sure that your CV is actually addressing the needs of the job you're applying to. It's not just about, oh, I have CV. It's not just about, I've submitted my CV. If a recruiter looks at it, will it will it solve the problem at hand? The skills that you have, is it what they are looking for? Is it the same skill set they are looking for? Are you the person they want to employ? You're not just submitting a CV. You need to submit a CV that will solve people's job problem. The person that wants to employ you, will you solve the problem that made them to start looking for you in the first place? Are you on the page? Are you on the website? You're not just submitting CV. This is a vocational school. You're doing a whole application. You know how you do school application. So CV is just the first start. You're going to do your application, apply. They will look at it and say yes, we're taking you. Where are you? Where are you now, Naomi? Where are you? I mean, yeah, you're doing nursing assistant, but if this one offers you this and you go and be making 1,000 plus a month to study, you're not gonna leave that one where they do for one. So I always tell people to try their luck. It's not a job, it's a vocational training. You either learn nurse or nursing assistant, and then you get paid every month 1,000 plus euros. The for nursing, you stay, it's a 3 year vocational training, and for nursing assistant is 1.5 years. Okay. So Naomi, if you get this one, I'm sure you say bye 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 to your Rwanda nursing. Okay. So yeah, that's how it is. Thank you for the follow, Eniola. Okay. Go and do this application. It's quite a long one. It's very long. Take your time. Thank you, Naomi, for the follow. Take your time to do the application. And I know someone here that don't she doesn't sleep on applications like this. Once I share the link, she'll do it. So I'm sharing vocational schools in Europe because it's affordable and easy to get into compared to studying nursing in the UK or studying a master's degree in the UK. Go to my YouTube. You're on live now on YouTube, Delphin Travels. Okay. The link will be in the description. So I'll be sharing with you guys vocational schools as they go. As we they go now before next year, before they start new um classes for next year. I'll keep sharing vocational schools because especially the ones that will be paying you monthly allowance while you study. Okay. And before I don't know what's the time. Okay, 6. Okay. Yeah, welcome. So you guys have been asking about loan. Yeah, we're now partnering with Empower Finance for loan, study loan. So if you need our help with that, but we currently have schools only in the US. Yeah, so can help you secure that. Empower Finance to help you with your studies. So back to my topic, this is the application portal for those joining us now. You can let me show you. If you have any questions, send us a message. Okay, here you see this form here. If you have any question regarding this accommodation thing you're talking about, you're going to do a vocational school paid for with a monthly salary of, do you know, accommodation is cheap now in Europe compared to this place we are. This place, the accommodation is too high. Okay. And if you're worried about paying for rent, right, you can just contact them here. But I see no reason for you. People are just people are going to Europe by road through 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 Libya and all of those places. So getting into a country legally, legitimately, with with salary waiting for you every month, I shouldn't be worrying about I shouldn't be worrying about accommodation, because even people that are coming to the UK on a charity worker visa, although they have accommodation, they are not getting paid, but they are managing, because that's just the only way they could japa with. That's the only way they could travel with. So please stop asking questions about accommodation and you know. So if you want more information, don't know the information you want, don't know what you want to know about, um, you can come here. If you're a woman or a mister, you put your question, your name and your surname, your email address, phone number, location. Then you type a message for them. You tell them, please, do you offer accommodation? I'd love to know if you can give me accommodation when I come there. Then let them answer you. But if you can't get them through here, you can also send them an email directly from here. Okay. And write whatever you want to write. But the best thing is for you to start applying. Thank you, Sazi, for the follow. The best is for you to sit down and do the application. Okay. And see if you'll be given admission. Right. You don't know what it means, studying, and then after the training, you'll be given a job permanently. And let me tell you, there's always every country, forget whatever they're saying, every country has shortage of caregivers due to high aging population. There's always shortage of caregivers, healthcare workers, even if they pretend, even these ones that are pretending here in the UK. Even these ones that are pretending here, there are so many care homes here struggling. There are so many care homes struggling, but this thing they are doing is the older people, the aged people in the care homes that are suffering it. So here it says, let me show you something. The team also supports the new employees after their arrival, for example, in registering with the Citizens Registration Office and the Health Insurance Fund. They'll help with job interviews. Okay, that's the process. Job interviews, selection decisions, start of language course, procurement of necessary documents, entry into Germany, visa application, B2 examination, document and submitted to. So this These people also hire nurses and care and nursing assistants from overseas. You can see it here, recruiting abroad. Recruiting abroad. Okay, there are a lot of things you can find on this website. The link will be in the description. Go and check it out. Okay, translate to English and complete your application. So this one, to work for them, actually, to work for them, you need you would have successfully completed studies in healthcare and nursing, bachelor's degree, preferably. If applicable, additional qualification in geriatric care, commitment and motivation to start a new life, appreciative interaction with patients, relatives, and colleagues, friendly demeanor, high level of interpersonal skills, and ability to quickly adapt to new situations, courage to face the challenge of starting a new life in a foreign country, high motivation to learn a new language, health suitability for physical stress. So, for those of you that have been asking if carers can go, if you are still here, yes, you can get employed here. Okay, you can apply for jobs here. You can let them recruit you if you don't want to do the nursing assistant, but you must have these things I listed here. You must have healthcare and nursing degree. Okay, you need to have healthcare and nursing degree and additional qualifications. Okay, commitment and motivation to start a new life. So you see the requirements here. If I were you, the requirements that they've put here, this is where you're going to pick out the points that you're going to add to your CV. You're going to add this to your skills and experience. It's from here. Courage to face the challenge of starting a new life in a foreign country. High motivation to learn a new language. Healthy suitability for physical stress. How you're very healthy and suitable. You copy these things now. If you copy some of them, go to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to rewrite it for you. Put your own information. ChatGPT will rewrite this thing and it will match who you are. Like me now, ChatGPT, I have 2 or 3 ChatGPT accounts, and because I have other channels, okay. I have another YouTube channel where I talk about making money online. So that one, ChatGPT knows me in that place. He knows my profile and he knows that I talk about how to make money. And he responds to me according to what I do on that channel. And this YouTube about immigration, the questions I ask ChatGPT relates to, or the answers it gives to me relates to what I do on immigration. I don't know if you understand. Your ChatGPT should know about you, should know your about the job you're looking for. If you're working, should know the jobs you're doing already, your location, the country that you want to go to, because you would have been searching for things about that country for a long time. So ChatGPT will be able to rewrite these requirements to suit your skills and experiences. Then you add it to your CV. So there's no point now, after they listed the requirements, you now go and crack brain and bring, I don't know where you will get yours. You put it there, they'll just look at it. It doesn't match the the person specification that they are looking for. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. So they offer you unlimited employment contracts after successful professional recognition, a challenging, varied, and responsible job with the opportunity to contribute and get involved, individual training and support, 30 days holiday, extensive opportunities for further development and training, company pension plan, attractive corporate sports collaboration, employee purchasing benefits with known companies, no agency fees. They follow employer It said we follow the employer pays principle in accordance with international law. The nursing professionals do not incur any direct or indirect placement costs or costs for services directly related to the placement. No preventive payments, such as deposits or security deposits, are required from the participant. Vivantes, which is the platform we are looking at, covers all costs incurred for language training in the home country, as well as the costs for entry into Germany and recognition. Wow. I didn't even see this part. In this way, they limit the economic risk for our project participants. There you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Salary 3,000 plus allowances for shift work holiday, full-time employment work time 39 hours per week, 1 day of theory and language classes, and 4 days per week of practical work. So their recruitment team will be involved. So they're like training you to then work for them. Okay, they're training you to work for them. So open this information for labor migration to healthcare professions in Germany and read it, okay? Yeah, open it. I'll leave it the link for you in the description. Come and check it out. This is the information here for labor migration to healthcare professions in Germany. Living and working in Germany, guidance and decision support for internationally recruited nurses. Which company? Which company again? It's Vivantes, 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 okay? So everything you need to know about this program is in this handbook. Read it. So you can either go as a nurse or a nursing assistant. I told you guys to leave, forget about the UK now, focus on countries that will be beneficial to you in the long run. Countries that will not just push you out because they've gotten what they want from you. Okay. And Germany is one of them. I also talked about, I told you guys that I think I was on YouTube. I said, if you have children, not children, adult children between um, 18 and 28, help them. You can help them, encourage them to travel through the au pair. Yes, do the application. You can do the application for them, do the CV for them, and do the job search for them as well to travel through au pair. Many people are traveling through au pair as long as you're between 18 and 28. And then you tell me German language is the problem. How can children, we that are old, thank you for the follow. We that are old now should be worried about German language. Children that are still between 18 and 28, their brain are still very sharp. Unless that person is, encourage them. Let them take the language training. Hello, AG. Let them take the language training, make B2 and go. Because I see some of you say you are standing in for your children. It's not everybody that will travel as a healthcare assistant. It's not everybody that will travel as a nurse, a carpenter. You can travel as an au pair. An au pair, you get paid 400 plus per month just to do one thing like that. And they will also enroll you into their language school. that your host will pay for. You must not travel as a nurse. Au pair, not OPEC. Au pair is AW then PAIR. Au pair. Au pair. Pair, like your pairing, you know. Different countries in Europe accept Nigerians. I don't know, I'm always focusing on Nigeria. Yes, that's it, au pair. Nonye, thank you for that. You know, different countries in Europe accept, no, not AW, AU, AUPAIR. Hello, Nancy. But it's only UK that hates Nigerians when it comes to au pairing. So, but other European countries accept, um, I always talk about Nigerians because most of my subscribers are from Nigeria, but I know that I have subscribers all over the world. So, guys, if you have children if you yourself you're below 30, check OPE. Go to opesworld.com. There are different OPES websites where you can. Nancy, are you just joining? That I will know where to start from now. Nancy, are you just joining? You go by what the requirement says. There's nowhere it mentioned English test. There's nowhere it mentioned English test. Ayade, cost of entering what? You don't need to what did she even ask Seth? You have to do the application first, then you can proceed from there. Most vocational trainings in Europe are free. What do you want to join? That's why I'm bringing it to you, because when we're talking about moving abroad, money is always the problem. Hello, Peter, how are you? Money is always the problem. Money is always the problem. So if you join a vocational school in Europe, you don't need to kill yourself over money. Okay? You don't need to kill yourself. If you want to apply for those kind of jobs, go to Make It in Germany. Yeah, if you want to apply for caregiver jobs in Germany, you can go to websites like Make It in Germany. They have opportunities there that you can look at, or you look at other websites that offer visa sponsorship. But again, I'm not talking about that one now for today. You know how this live stream work? You can't talk about all the whole topic in one. But maybe when I'm done with YouTube, I can focus because TikTok is not recorded. Then I can do a general talk. But I'm on YouTube, guys. I'm on YouTube. I need to focus on one topic so that I don't confuse the algorithm. All right. So the website will be in the link in the description of this video. Feel free to visit it. Take your time over the weekend and do your application. Do your application over the weekend for nurse and nursing assistant trainings. Okay, it's like you doing if you my YouTube name is just the same. It's just the same as my TikTok name, but you can click on, I don't even know how this TikTok thing. Go to let me see what comes up there. Okay. Maybe you have to go off TikTok then. And then you open my profile, you see links there. Then there's a YouTube link there to click on to take you directly to YouTube. But apart from that, you can just go to YouTube and type in Dolphin Travels to come up. I'll talk about au pair in a minute. Once I end this YouTube live stream, I'll talk about au pair more for you guys on TikTok. Okay? I'll do that if you want to, if you want me to. I share fully funded scholarships a lot on Facebook. Reason is that my YouTube family are not interested in scholarships. When I make videos about scholarships, like I have a lot of scholarships lined up, but I share it with some people personally or on Facebook. Yeah, every day I share it there. But I don't really like sharing it on YouTube because they're not interested and I can't force them. Somebody that's been looking for a job for 10 years to work as a caregiver and scholarship comes up, why not try and see if your luck will shine? I sing it, I preach it. Don't put your eggs in one basket. Don't put your eggs because you want to get a nursing assistant job, caregiver job, 10 good years. How old are you now? That you should continue to look for care job from year to year. Countries will be changing their immigration rules. You're still there stuck. Now, I'm talking about vocational 100 years. 500 years old. Eh? Adeola official. 500 years. Yes. You, I mean, how can you look for a job for 10 years? No head, like no headway, and you still want to die on top of the job, the care job? No. Maybe your luck no go shine through that job. You have to try other means. That's why I bring out before I wanted to focus my channel on one thing, UK. I said no, it will not make sense. Let me start diving into other countries. And now I might be talking about care. Before you know it, this country will wake up and we don't want carers, we only want qualified nurses. I uploaded a video on my channel today about New Zealand. New Zealand is helping international trained professional healthcare workers, not carers, because you don't really need a qualification to be a carer. I cared for my grandma, okay? I use that as my past experience when I recently moved to the UK to work in the care. But you can't just wake up and say, okay, I looked after my grandma, now I'm a nurse. I'll, I'll carry syringe, wear my stethoscope, and go and start monitoring people's heartbeat. No, no. You can become a carer. Like you can wake up one morning, change your mind. I want to become a carer. But you can't wake up and become a nurse overnight. So countries will wake up now. We don't need these carers. These people are not qualified. We don't need them. Let's dump them and focus on qualified nurses, registered nurses, doctors, allied health professionals. We need qualified people, qualified professionals that studied for 7, 10 years to come into our country and work. They'll gladly pay them 100 and something thousand Australian dollars, eh? As opposed to someone that just woke up and went to one care school, training center, do 1 or 2 months, get certificate. So if you have been trying, it's just for fun, but if you have been trying to get into a country through one particular route, maybe it's time for you to rethink. Maybe it's time you had a rethink. Maybe it's time. I'm fine, thank you, Diego. Yeah, maybe it's time for you to check whether you can go through au pair. And if you have been looking to move over 10 years, I'm not sure you will still be under 30. Okay. So which means au pair is out of the way for you. You want to move as a charity worker. For Europe, you need to still be within 20 something. It's only the UK that can take you at some point, maybe in 40 like that. But it's hard for them to take you. They will always take people younger, you know. So there are other jobs now, truckers and mechanics. You can also do vocational training in Europe for as a mechanic. Guys, when you people are looking for jobs, you're looking for opportunity to move. Don't be seeing it as I must get my desired this one. I'm not that your desired job, the qualification you've had for years that hasn't gotten you anywhere. If you see any other one that is ready to easily move you immediately, it doesn't really matter. That's why we talk about skill. Make sure you have a skill. Make sure you also have your educational qualification. You are a licensed health information manager. You studied for 5 years. You also have another skill on the side. Because in Europe now, I don't know why they value skills a lot. That's why they're accepting people into vocational schools. Vocational schools is where they teach people different skills. Okay. So we think you have many skills. Okay, that's good. Have a rethink for now. Think about the whole thing. I've also talked to you guys. I said if you have been looking forward to moving to a particular country for years, it's not working. Maybe you should pause and then I usually say pick out two countries. Okay, do your research about the two countries and then have a pen and paper, tick the boxes. Do you have IELTS? You can travel to Canada, but you need a very high IELTS score. You can also travel to Australia. You can move to Australia, but you need an IELTS score of about 7.0 in the four categories, right? 7.0. So you need to make sure that okay, you're now willing to pass IELTS for and score 7.0. Then you tick the boxes. It costs a lot. I've seen people that moved on their own to Australia. It cost them up to £15,000. $15,000, okay, just to move to Australia. You have the money to move yourself, and then you pass your IELTS. You start from there. So you tick these boxes. If you want to travel to Canada through their SIMPs and nominee programs, do you also have your IELTS? Because you need to score a certain point to go into the expression of interest for nomination. Do you have your IELTS 6.0 in all bands? Do you have are you at least within the age of 18, okay, let's say 18 to 40, because the higher your age, the lower your score. If you're 50, you score zero in that aspect. But if you're 28 to 35, you should be scoring like 25 alone for your age. So you need to make sure you're within that age bracket. You need to make sure you have IELTS band 6. You need to make sure that you have a degree qualification. If you have a degree certificate or master's, you will also score high. So once you tick these boxes, then you begin your expression of interest. For Saskatchewan, if you score 60 points, you're ready to begin your expression of interest, and some other provinces. So when you don't have all these things planned out, all you do is I'm looking for visa sponsorship jobs. I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that. And you've been looking for it for years, it's not working out. This is the time to look at Europe, look at Germany, look at Finland. Enter into any vocational school that can allow you to carry your bag and go. You are in Germany. and the need of a school to learn German. But you don't really need to go into a school. If you were on YouTube, you would have seen the link there. We left the link there. You can learn, I don't know your age, Sha. You can learn the German there. But do you really need to learn German for you to speak fluently, or you want it for a job? You want to get the certificate for a job? Finland is in your mind. Okay. We talked about Finland. Finland has a vocational school for international candidates. The school is called Vamia Vocational School. I talked about it last week. The application is Mary, do you remember when the application is starting? I think the application is starting 17th of November to 21st. It's only 5 days window. If you miss it, you have missed it. I'll try and remind you guys again, maybe on the 16th. So it's very competitive because you pay not rent, zero tuition. You pay nothing to study there. Okay, you pay nothing. All you need is this German B2, level B2. So I'll remind you guys on the 16th of November. I'll try and set a reminder. Okay. For the 16th of November. 5 days application closes. But I would like someone from this group to get in. Okay. To get in, to study, to get into Finland. That one is for Finland, if I'm not mistaken. There are countries in Europe you can even move with just tuition of 200 and something euros. All you need is what? Adeola official. All you need is what? TikTok people, I know you people are late comers. Just hold on a minute. Let me round up my YouTube and then I'll focus on and speak to you guys. Okay, YouTube, thank you for being here. The link will be in the description. Application window is open now. Okay, if you're interested in that program with monthly salary, feel free to do your application now. Peter Manda, I know we are still doing your school application, but there's no harm in also applying to these ones, like I told you earlier. Apply to them. Any Jackbana will. It doesn't matter who it came from. It doesn't matter. The one you get for yourself might even be cheaper than the ones we are getting for you. So any opportunity that comes up, take it. Right? Thank you so much, fam. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. We'll leave the link for you. What did Mercy ask? For vocational training, is it done in English language? Any need for joining? I've answered this question now. All you need is your level B2 in German to get into the school. You don't need IELTS or Duolingo. It's the one for Finland we talked about, the Vamia, that needed Duolingo. 60, is it 60? 60 points to get in. Okay? Annie Joy. Annie Joy, chat me on WhatsApp. Should me and you did chat for WhatsApp because you came late, right? Thank you guys. If you can join me on TikTok, feel free. Let me finish with them. Thank you, Mary, for always bailing me out. God bless you all. God bless you all. Take your time, read through the application form and do your application. There's no harm in trying anywhere, any way in a way. You get any way in a way. Yeah, check it out. For our charity masterclass, I'm thinking we should start next week since I'll be on holiday next week. I think we should do it because I found some charities that have started accepting applications. So we better start doing it from next week, which means we'll finish a week earlier from next month. So let's do it that way. Okay. So I'll keep you guys updated on the WhatsApp group. I'm going to end this live stream now. Have a good one.